Okay, a weakness in this bot. Let's see, where are my pilot seats at? My pilot seat is here, I think, right? No, because that's not the center cube. Inventory, yellow cube, put that back. Put my mirror on. Got my pilot seat. That is the front of my pilot seat. Okay, so we want to protect this cube. Now, one way to do that is you could stick it out. But what I do, let's try a tier maybe 5. I might go a little lower than a 5. Let's try a 4. Yeah, that looks about right. And I don't have to mess with this section right here to fix that. What that does is if my whole bot gets blown away, they don't shoot this off. What it does is it gives me a little bit of reverse, and I like having reverse in my bot, because see how I pushed myself forward onto that mountain and I just couldn't get off. There's nothing I can do, and then the thing put me upside down backwards, and there's just nothing I can do. One thing, having a little tier 4 thruster, I might move it up to a tier 5 later, is when I'm flying through the air I can lose airspeed very rapidly, which will make me drop out of the air. That's one advantage to having a reverse thruster. And if I get reduced down to just a now it's not going to let me put cubes in here because of this rudder area, so this area is like totally like not usable. But what I'm gonna do, let's see, I think I need to go, let's go hardware, let's get my tier 7s, because that's what tier we are. We need to go, ooh god, we need to go forward one more. No, I can do it here. That's where we want our shield. What that does is that covers up my rudders, at least a little bit. I mean, they're very, very well protected. The bot's going to have to be a little wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to widen the bot out a little bit. What that'll do is give me a little protection to my back legs. Because shooting straight on, you really can't hit this. So I need my bot to be just a little bit wider, a little bit more beefy, because we're not tier 10. So I just want a little beef back here. We need to close the pilot in, so let's see what we got to do to that. We definitely want to do this. We definitely want to close that in. We definitely want to close that in. I don't know if it's going to let me put a block. That doesn't make really no difference. That's weird. Okay, whatever. Even if I can't close it in, who cares? Okay. Now we need to get some rails on this thing. Let me close this in. I'm going to have to add some blocks to close that in. This is pretty weak too right here. So I'm just going to add a block for just to where if I get shot in the back, you have to go to 2 blocks instead of just 1. Why is this here again? Don't need that, so I don't care. Now we need to get some rails on this thing. We're not really going for durability, because let me tell you something about rail mounts. They get shot off. I don't care what you do. The rails are so freaking large that to get them to mount, you just have to mount them in a ridiculous way. Wait, how come... What? I'm trying to go out. I'm trying to go out. So to go out, I need to go... No, not here. Like that. Yeah, that's what I want. And the reason I use Tetris for my rail mounts, I can use these, but since they have a 741 health, see they have a heal rate of 1.47. I think all the cubes have a heal rate. This one has a heal rate of 1.40. This one has a heal rate of 1.47. This one has a heal rate of 1.51. So this is the fastest healing cube. Also, it has the lowest health, so it'll come back faster. So out of all the cubes I could use for a gun mount, this is the one that's going to come back the fastest. And the reason that's important is when your rails get shot off, you need to run back to base and get your rails back, because guess what? That's the only way you got your weapons. And I'm probably only going to have like 5 rails. It's probably all I'm going to be able to fit on this thing. Let's see how big they are. No, I might be able to get actually 6 on this thing, because these are not that big compared to... let me see if I can get 3 across before I do this, because chassis, I don't think they allow you to do that. I think they allow you to do, let's say, this. Okay, let's go back to hardware. Let's go back to these. Yes, they allow me to do that. So another thing is, since arrow rods have been kind of replaced by that same theory that I'm talking about with tetras, I could use an arrow rod to do the same thing. So let me see if I can get away with just arrow rods, and I want to come forward from here, and then what I want to do is I want to put a prism on the end and see if I can fit 2 more rails. Let's see, hardware, 2 more rails. Let's see. No, they're not gonna let me. I need to go out more. Okay. Let's see, how do I get... Okay, well, what I would do is I'll do the same thing. I'll attach my my prism to here. Then I'll use my arrow rod to attach to here, and then I will try to fit my rails on the arrow rods. No, and it still won't let me. I am too high. I'm too high and I'm not wide enough, so if I wanted to do that I'd have to move out further forward. So let's see if arrow rods will mount to the front of here, and I don't think it's going to get me wide enough. Hardware. That would be great placement, to be honest. It's behind my legs. I need to go out more, so to go out more, what I might have to do is, and that's another reason, say I like having this mounted, my legs mounted on those blocks, is because those would heal faster and they would come back faster. Putting a thing, you have a lower heal rate and a higher, you got a lower heal rate plus a higher health. So it's going to take longer for this block to come back than this block would have came back, which is going to make it longer until I can get a leg back. And basically, as a rail walker, you're not a tank. You're going to get owned by other friggin' bots. I just want to see how bad it is, and if it's even like, even if it's a viable class anymore, because I kind of have a feeling it's probably not. But like I said, with my level 10 rail walker, I was just owning fools last night. It was like embarrassing. Crap, I don't want to put a block to get me here, but I don't think it'll let me put anything else. Nope. Dang it, why won't it? Okay, if I get rid of this gun, can I put... No, that's the problem. This needs to come up. No matter what, this needs to come up. Well, That needs to come up. This can go back. And this can go... No, which way? This way. Yes. Hardware, movement, no, chassis, arrow rods. Okay, let's see, hardware, T7. Okay, that lets me do that, so that's cool. Can I now put a block on here and get me a T7? And no, it will not. Man, that's really terrible for what I'm trying to do. Can I move that back one, chassis, and still do this trick, or is it gonna lock me out? No, that ain't the one I want. It's this one. Yeah, so still let me put that. I doubt that's gonna let me put a rail on top of it. No. Can I put a block and then put a rail? No. Dang it. Oh man, we might have to forego the middle one. Okay. I mean, that's not... I'm not gonna get my heart broke over that. Let's use some pretty cool little rounded bots right here. We'll put one of these. I don't know if I'll better put it without adding a helper block first. I'm gonna put this here to cover my pilot. Probably put this here, and what I'll do is go hardware. Let's see, a T7 rail. Bam, perfectly right there. Okay, there's my rail. I'm probably gonna put one here and then just like cone this area out. And then I don't know if I'm gonna do another electroplate. Let's see, hardware. Can I get a T6 on this thing in any kind of way, shape, form? That's not actually bad. I could live with that. Let's see, can I put them the way they belong, like matching with the other shields? No, they're gonna be way too far out. It's gonna cut into my rudder and my thing. I would have to put them way the frig out here and lose all that, but okay, that's become detached now, so I can't do that. I'll detach my bot. Let's see if a 6. Yeah, there's no way I can really use a 7 in any meaningful way. Let's try a 6. I didn't mind how I had it before. I just got to remember how I had it. Was it on here? Yeah, that's how I had it. Yeah, I can live with that. It protects my rudders. We're still well within tier. I might move it back one because I don't need all the protection like right here. I still need to get 2 more rails on this thing. We'll just walk that up, match the body line. I just need a little side protection because rails are going to be hammering me from across the map, and I just need I don't want my pilot hit directly, so my shield will take most of that damage. If rails hit here and they blow a rail off, I'll usually be close to base, or I can fly back to base if I take a front hit. So I'm not really concerned about that. I do want to beat this up, and I do want to encase my legs a little bit. It's not going to let me do that, will it? Okay, but I just want to protect my legs a little bit. I want to give them some sturdiness. I don't want them. I don't want them to be shot off from the front easily. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. We're in tier 7, so probably the best. Well, we got a tier 7 radar jammer. You want your rail walker to be kind of invisible, so put you a radar jammer. You always want your rails to be invisible. Let me Cube Depot. Another thing I like, when you start getting overclocked, your rail's going to get a little bit kind of light. It's going to be a little tipsy. Sometimes it's going to be hard to get it down when it starts overclocking. So what I like to do is I like to put a tier 1 thruster. Let me see, was it there or was it here? Yeah, I think it was here actually. Let me put that block back. Chassis. Because it was underneath the shield. I don't really need there to be. Let's see. Movement. I'm going to use a little tier 1 thruster. Doesn't cost a lot of CPU. I'm not going to connect it to the front block. I'm going to connect it to the block behind it. So you can shoot my nose out. This thruster is not important. What it does is, by not having my rudders in line, the nose tends to pitch up a little bit. It's just a little fight characteristic I learned that to deal with. Some people hate it, they don't like it, they don't want to deal with it, blah blah blah. I just put a T1 thruster in my nose. It lets me do a taunt. You know when you kill somebody, it shows the person who killed you. I'll show you a little taunt that it allows me to dance and do a little taunt and just piss people off, which is what the game is about now. So I'll show you what my little dance is now that I can do. That's the wrong way. No, I'm on the wrong. There we go. Let's turn this up. Okay, we're not going to get much in the way of probably, you know what? Forget this. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this out. I'm going to bring this back. We're going to bring the whole bot back. Because since I can't go in, oh man, I wish I could. How would I have to position that shield? I don't think I can to get it the way I want it to. Protect these rudders and still be viable. What I don't want is this twig. There's one block right here holding all of this, and I do not want that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stiffen up this backbone a little bit by going double blocks. That'll double the freaking strength of the bot, and then I'll just roll it with this all the way back. What that'll do is stiffen it up. I would ideally like to connect these, because it's just like well, I mean, this is my stiff main body. This area right here is like my gun bed, my platform. I've got a little bit underneath the bot to stiffen it up, and you'll hear all this crap dragging the ground, making terrible noises and stuff, but who cares? What I will do, since this way this game doesn't really affect there's no really penalty for let's see, how do I want to do this? I think like this. Yeah. There's no real penalty for no, that's not what I want. I want this. There's no real penalty for building a bot that's since you have to go through these thrusters to get to my pilot, the thrusters don't have to be visible to work. So what I'm gonna do is can I do this? It's not gonna let me, is it? Dang it, I'm gonna have to take these thrusters out. I'm gonna have to build this up, then I'm gonna have to put this in, then I'm gonna have to take this out, and then I'm gonna have to put my thrusters back in. And what is this? Why is that cube black? Movement, T7 thrusters. Let me get them square where they fit, like that. Whoa, did that? No, that's stayed in the same spot. Okay. That doesn't really have to connect to make that work. The game doesn't care. In real life, that would block my thruster, but who gives a crap? Nobody cares. We'll probably roll this down, because this is just for looks anyway. We'll put these here. There we go. Kind of got me a little back end to my bug. Let's kind of, since we need to get 2 more guns on here before we get too far out of whack. So we need to keep that in mind before I beef all this out. So I need the place to attach rails. So I'm thinking what I'm just going to do is go to chassis, go to these, come over here. That's actually a very good place. I could also go off. No, I can't. It won't let me. That's actually a good place. It's very sturdy. It's kind of connected to my thing. I don't think it'll let me put it there, but let's see. What is that crap? What is it saying it's not connected? What is that? What is that about? How is that not connected? What is going on? Whatever. Whatever, Robocraft. Hardware, 7 railgun. No, it's not gonna let me put that there. Let's move this back. Movement. How far do I need to be out before they will clear? Yeah, I might hang them off that back, the very last block. Because this does the same thing. I don't know what that bug is. What is this crap? What is this about? Okay, let's see. Chassis. Let's attach to the block that's suspended and see if it... Yes, it does. So it's some kind of symmetrical bug, again, with that crap where you can't do anything because it's not... Okay. Now let's see if I can put it back. Yeah. Basically what it did is it didn't mirror the rods right. Let me see if I can get 2 more rails. I'd be happy with 5. It's not gonna let me. Let's see. Do I need to go out more? Or do I need to go up more? We could find out in chassis. Movement. Need to go, I mean hardware, we need to go to T7 rails. It still won't let me. Dang it. Okay, so we're going out. We're gonna go with these, and we're just gonna go out, and then we're gonna go up and see, because it's moving me out and up too. Hardware T7. Can it fit? Please fit. Yes. Okay, that fits. Now I don't have to worry about these rails shooting into the back of these rails. Some situations I will, but in general, since my reticle is going to be like right here, and the 2 back guns are going to be pointing in, and the 2 front guns are going to be pointing in, I don't really have to worry about it that much. Now basically all we're going to do is just max out our back end, because the back end's always going to be the weakest. Just to give us a little bit more beef in the back end. I mean, I don't really care too much, but what I just want to do is just kind of get some of this side. I don't want nobody hitting me from the side with from this direction. I mean, I think that's a decent enough little rail walker. I don't really need to test it. I don't really care. Do I want to go? Do I want to go that route? No. But I will go this route. There we go. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that, and I still have very much CPU left. I really don't have anything I'd want to add to this. I mean, what can I add? There's really nothing to add. I don't have any more of those. Cube Depot, let's buy some. I got, oh, I know what I need. This is required. This is absolutely required. I forgot it. You can't over tier, but you can under tier. So I need my little white teeth. And since that's not 50% of my maximum bot, I'm still going to stay in tier 7. Can this go up? Let's see. Movement, tier 4 rudder. No, it cannot. So we got to go here with it. We still got to stay there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really even need to. Let me go to Cube Depot just because I'm out. I don't have any. I don't like having a build and running out of cubes. Let's go to 16 of those. Just buy them, whatever. Okay, inventory. Let's see, can I add this here? No, I cannot. Can I add that there? No, I cannot. Can I add this here? No, I cannot. I can't add nothing there. So basically everything is maxed out where stuff mounts, where things are. I can go that there. I can do this probably here. It will not let me put. I don't want that. I want a max cube because I want maximum health right there. Because a rail coming in. Believe it or not, when I was at like I think tier 8, I was playing on Hellion Crater, and a rail from across the map got lucky and shot right between these two freaking electroplates. Literally hit, like it hit my bot, and the bot has to absorb the damage. The entire front end of the bot came off. I had my 2 back legs and basically a shell around my like literally I was just like 2 legs on a stick with a pilot seat. So you do want to pad this out as much as you can, and because you can get shot between those plates. What did I take off? I hate when I do that. Let's see, chassis. Let's see if I can go one more out, and then go hardware, and then put my plates back on. Can I go that far out? Yes, I can. So that means I want chassis. I want to put blocks in here. That's what I accidentally took out. Oh, I took this. No, I couldn't add anything there. That's cool. Hardware, let's put my T. That's as far forward as I can go before it starts interfering. Man, I almost think I could get one more rail out the back of this thing. Like right here. Let's see if I can do it. Chassis. I have so much CPU left. If I could get one more freaking rail, I would be like OP as hell. I could probably get that to work. Oh, it's gonna do that symmetric freaking bug crap. Okay, I gotta put the freaking ride. I'm glad we got new updates that I hate instead of fixing something that was patched last time. It hasn't been fixed yet. Like, I take the rod off, then I gotta come back and go chassis, go back down to the thing, then I gotta connect it to this part. I don't know why I have to do that. If anybody knows, please tell me. Man, if I could get that freaking rail on here. Now this rail's gonna get shot off like crazy. I mean, no pretenses that it's not. What? Why will it not fit? It still hits that? Are you joking with me right now? Why? Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. No, that's not gonna work. Can I get one here? Hell yeah. But of course it's not connected because there's some kind of freaking problem with these arrow rods. That is broke as hell. Okay, that's the same physical thing. It's the same. It's a little bit higher, but whatever. It's moved forward a little bit. Will that help? Probably not. Because this one's going to be the same height if I can get it on there. 7. Now I built a 6-shot rail before, and like I said, I found my play style. I can do most of everything I want to do with 4 shots. I mean, I played so long with 4 shots that when I got 6 shots, I found I didn't use them half the time, and I was always reloading sooner than what it needed to be. Okay, well that can go there. So if we can if we can lower this some kind of way, and the way I would lower it would be take a 3 arrow rod, stick it out, and then come up like that. And let's see if we can get one now. No. It's gonna say no. Well, crap. I don't need the arrow rod then. Because I can do that, and then I can put my... Now, why didn't that work? Oh, because I'm 1 freaking cube forward. Okay.